Hey guys, welcome to week 9. First of all, I want to congratulate you on finishing the midterm. It's a really big step. We're halfway through, and I really appreciate all the effort you've been giving me thus far this semester. The midterm will most likely be curved. I want to wait. It's still Sunday, and so a lot of people are still taking the midterm or yet to take it. But once I see all the results, I'm going to probably set up a curve, and more than likely, you're going to have an adjusted midterm score in your grade book, which is going to be higher than the actual score you see when you finish your midterm. And it's the adjusted score or the curved score that I'm going to use to apply for your final grade. So don't freak out if you got a really low score. More than likely, the low scores will be bumped up significantly, and the high scores will also be bumped up. Just you don't have that much room to get bumped up if you already have a high score. So this week we're going to cover chapter 6, which is all about supply. The most important thing in this chapter is understanding the graphs in the second half of the chapter. The first half of the chapter just establishes a lot of definitions and then fills out the table with variable cost, fixed cost, average variable cost, average total cost, and marginal cost. So after they define all of these cost concepts and put them in the table, then it's going to be up to you to be able to sort of understand what you're looking at. If I just give you the graph, which they sort of translate all the information from the table into the graph in sort of the big example in the chapter. And so it's the graphs that you have to understand, and the tables just sort of help you understand the definitions, but it's the graphs that we're going to be looking at to sort of interpret things. So what are you going to need to interpret? Well, if I give you a certain price, you have to be able to tell at that price whether or not the firm is going to A, stay in business, and if they are going to stay in business, how much profit will that firm make, and is that profit going to be positive or negative? And hopefully by the end of the chapter you'll be able to look at the graph, and as soon as I tell you what price that firm is going to receive, you will know exactly whether or not that firm is going to be earning positive or negative profit, and whether or not that firm is going to stay in business or shut down in the short run. I've included a lot of little videos from ACDC Econ. These videos are going to help you understand sort of the cost curves and their shape and a lot of the definitions that we're going to be covering this chapter. So please take a look at those videos if you're at all hesitant at the end of the chapter about understanding the graphs. Again, thank you very much and congratulations for finishing the midterm. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I'm really proud of you guys for all the work you've put in this semester. All right.